meet you.
Yes, good morning.
I've been following you, and I love your messages of hope because I know schools, and there are plenty of teachers out there that are such positive influences, but sometimes there are teachers who just don't understand the learning difficulties.
Right, and I think beyond that too, that sometimes they don't understand it, but more importantly, they have to make them feel special. And that's what I try to do. I want everyone to feel like, hey, I see you. As a teacher, yes, you can understand the way that they learn, but what's really important as a teacher is to believe in the students and see them, especially the ones that are struggling, because they're struggling, and maybe they're misbehaving, maybe they're not raising their hand, they're not participating, but it's the teacher's job to say, hey, I see you, I believe in you, we're gonna be okay. And that will change the student's whole life beyond even just saying, hey, I understand the way that you learn, but the belief is what's important.
You know, obviously, your identity is so much intertwined with how you're treated at school.
Right, right.
And sometimes, if you have a learning difficulty, you know, it can seem like you're one of just a few when you're really not.
Right, right. Yeah. You know, and it carries with you as you get older. Like even everywhere I went after school, I was like, you know, I was afraid to be on the cash register because I couldn't do the change fast enough. I was always carrying that with me. I was short growing up, and I'm still short as an adult, and I still carry that too, right? I carried everything with me as an adult, and when I speak to the students, I try to show them this, that right now is not forever, right? Sometimes they think right now is not forever, but who they become right now is forever. And who they become to get through their challenges, to get through their identity, all those things that they struggle with, that changes their whole life. So when I'm done with schools, kids will come up to me and they'll say, hey, before you got here, I thought my whole life was gonna be just like this, but now I know it's gonna get better, and right now is not forever. And that's so true.
Kids need that motivation, and you know who else needs the motivation? The parents.
Yes.
Because sometimes parents, and I've been in this situation once or twice, you know, where I had to find another school.
Right.
Okay? Because I was forced to find another school.
Right, right.
And it's not that easy for parents to kind of fight back. What advice do you have for parents out there? So
Parents have to fight back. And for me, it was my mom. My dad was involved, but my mom was the fighter, right? So one thing I like to tell parents, number one, you as the mom, if it's the mom or the dad, the mom is always the target. So even though you're fighting for your kids, you're still the target. So don't take it personal. You keep fighting, you keep fighting. Eventually, they're gonna look back and thank you. And the other thing I wanna tell them is that I was waiting for my mom to give up on me. Every morning I would say, when is my mom gonna leave me alone? When is she gonna stop? When is she gonna stop ruining my life? You know, she's so annoying. And I was waiting for her to leave me alone. I just wanted her to stop. And I would have quit on myself if my mom quit on me, but she never gave up, never quit, kept pushing me to go to college, pushed me. I think the only reason why they might have accepted me is my mom drove there over and over and over again, and they were like, we gotta do something with this lady.
Accept this kid.
And then they accepted me, but if my mom never did that, if my mom gave up on me, I would have gave up on myself. So you can't give up on your kids. They need you.
Jordan, this is amazing stuff, and you're going to have a big event at NJPAC. When is it?
NJPAC, March 28th, 7:30 p.m. The tickets are on Ticketmaster, and it's going to be interactive. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be throwing gifts. I want the kids to come. I want parents to come, and I want parents to bring their kids. Even though they don't want to come, you got to bring them.
I love it. Jordan Thomas, so nice to finally meet you.
Thank you so much.
Jersey boy.
That's right.
Who's doing great. Thank you so much.